Hello my friends, greetings from Jordan, and this time from a place called Wadi Musa or Petra. I'm actually right now approaching Wadi Musa. We have maybe some 3 kilometers left before we come into the city, the town, don't know what to call it. And Wadi Musa is special because it is very close to the place which is known in the world as Petra, one of the big wonders of this world. You will be able to see it, I hope. I hope. We'll see. I definitely know that entrance ticket into Petra will not fit into my budget, so that's for sure. It costs a bit more than 100 euros. It's crazy. It's probably the world's most expensive entrance ticket to some archaeological site or whatever site. So yeah, Jordanians really have decided to capitalize on this big wonder of the world and the world famous place which they have here. But I have some ideas how I can see some glimpses of it without getting into it. So, and that will be what this video will be about. Well, maybe I'll make it in a separate video. We'll see. We'll see how long it will become when I'm finished. In any case, Wadi Musa is the town which is nearest to Petra, and that's the reason why I'm going there, and it is quite reasonably priced place as well. I was able to find not just a bed in a hostel, but a hostel with a tiny separate room for 7 euros per night. So not bad at all. And I will stay there for 1 week for sure, but we'll see, maybe longer as well. And whenever I'll see something interesting, I'll try to show you that. Nice, my friends, we have arrived in Wadi Musa. شكرا جزيلا. This is pretty much the very center of Wadi Musa. There, a bit further, is the bus station. This is kind of a central roundabout. I'm not sure if it's the very center, but quite center, definitely, if not the very center. And look, friends, what's there. That will be interesting. That's the direction where Petra is, so I'm pretty sure it's somewhere there. Cool. I have already a feeling that it will be an interesting place to be in. Nice guys. Everybody is welcoming me into their cafe, but unfortunately to them, they don't know that my budget doesn't accommodate for them. Sorry guys. And hostel after... Oh, that's mine. Let's see. This must be it. Let's go in and see. So this is inside the hostel, and you see they have made quite an interesting thing. Like a small room, but it's quite wide actually. It's not really a single bed. It's not really a double either. Or maybe it is double. Or a bit less. And you can see, you can close. There's the storage. These are... this time I am like a camel. I never carry that much things. I have my regular sausage bag, my t-shirt, which was my towel this morning, so it's still drying. Well, it is actually pretty much dry. Then the 4 Coca-Cola bottles from my roommate, which I will use in desert when I will go. I'll need water. Then my regular bottle, and then I have 3 bags of fruits, which normally I don't carry around, but I didn't finish them before leaving Amman's hotel, so I just tied it on alongside with my bottle. But yeah, you can see the place. It's quite nice, and you can actually even lock it. Well, it's a light plastic, but still you can lock it. And here you have your charging, 2 types of lights, and you have your locker with a key even. Nice. What else do you need? Well, I know what else do you need. That one you have here. That's the toilet. That's the toilet and the shower and the boilers and the water. Yep. Everything good. I think it's nice how they made it. And the owner is very nice as well. He's already teaching me some Arabic. I was asking a few words from him already to learn. And he's happy to teach me more and more. So I will speak some Arabic at the end, it seems like. Why not? This is the rooftop, like cafe or something like that in the hostel. And look at this view, my friends. Is this amazing or what? And somewhere there is Petra. This is crazy amazing. This is properly bloody marvelous. What can I say? Wow. That's some view from your hostel. Hello my dear friends again. I'm in the same place, Wadi Musa. I have been working for a couple of days, or 3 or how many days. And by the way, do you know how is my dear friend in Arabic? Habibi. They use it very often. For example, when you want to say, let's go my dear friend. Hello. For example, if they want to say, let's go my friend. Ah, that's a good thing there. I don't know if you can see the guy riding on the back of the pickup truck. When they want to say, let's go my friend, Yalla Habibi. Or they were installing an air conditioning unit for heating in the winter, because winter is coming and the hostel is very new, they didn't have any heating. So he apologized me that they were making some noise in there. And I said, don't feel sorry, that's okay, you're doing a good job. And he was quite surprised that I wasn't an angry, dissatisfied customer because of that noise. And he said, Habibi, my friend, you are so good. You're not making bad reviews because of this noise. Of course I'm not, they're doing a good job. So, what I'm doing now, you see how they're building things here in Wadi Musa. But this is at the same time probably the most touristy place in the whole Jordan. Petra, of course. And yeah, I'm going now for a walk. It won't be a really long, big exploration today. I don't have that much time. I have to go back really quite soon to my hostel to do more work. But I will be making some exploration, and my main objective for today is to see how far can I get without a ticket towards Petra the usual normal civilized way, basically going like all the other tourists would be going who have the tickets. And I want to see, I don't know where the gate is with the ticket office or whatever you call the thing. That's a cool view, isn't it? So I want to see where can I go the normal route, and then when I know that, maybe I'll be able to see quite some good views even like this. There's no point of climbing crazy mountains if I don't know where are the places which are unreachable for me because I don't have a ticket. As I said, the ticket costs more than 100 euros, so everybody who knows my budget knows the answer to that thing. That's beautiful. And I want to see how far I can get, and then when I know which is the place behind which I can't get any further, then I will know which crazy mountain trails I should take to be able to see something of Petra from above for free. Because I found something online, not too much yet, some clues how I can go around from the other side, from the top of the mountains, and to have some good views of the treasury of Petra, or maybe also some other things and places. We'll see. Let's see first from the civilized side how far I can get. That's the direction which I am coming from. Let's see how good this place looks. This is Jamil Jiddan. Very beautiful, isn't it? These cars seem to be going towards Petra. And look at this place, guys. Look at this place. Amazing. Is this beautiful or what? Yeah. Petra College for Tourism and Archaeology. Well, they have chosen a right place, what can I say? Marhaba. And this is actually first time I see properly how it looks when pomegranates are growing. Well, these are old, obviously, nobody harvested them. Huh. There's one horse here, and there are many more horses over there. It's probably a good thing for tourists, but it's strange they use horses, not camels here. Marhaba.
Marhaba. You got ticket?
No, I need ticket from here.
Yeah, you must buy the ticket.
Okay, it's somewhere there.
There is a camera everywhere, you know? Everywhere. If you don't have ticket, you must buy a ticket from the visitor center from there, the white building there.
White building, you mean which one?
It's there.
Okay, from there.
From there. And
Okay.
This is the gate, and you come enter. If you want to come
Okay.
from here, and you can go there,
Uh-huh.
buy a ticket.
Okay, I'll go through that way then. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Latvia. Northeast Europe.
That's welcome. After you going up to buy a ticket, I wait you here. We give you horses.
Oh, no. I'm on a very small budget, sorry.
No, horse for fun, and horse take you distance. It's a long way. Did you see the last mountain there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Behind this mountain is Petra. It's
Okay.
very big. Yeah?
Okay.
It's too huge.
Uh-huh.
Give you a horse to show you all the sea, all the things, all the Petra and a horse.
That will be expensive. I don't have money for that. Thank you, shukran. That's a cute house in the cliff. When you have a house in the cliff, it is very nice in temperature regard because it's pleasantly cool in the summer and pleasantly warm in the winter. It evens out the temperature, so you basically get average yearly temperature, whatever it is in that area, if your house is inside of the cliff. This was the exit out of the place where I can't go because I don't have a ticket. It's actually quite funny. I again got in the same situation where I entered a place without knowing it and thinking for it. I entered in some back door. So this is the visitor center, the place where you get a ticket and then you're allowed in. He said for one day it would be 50 Jordanian dinars, which would be how much? 65 euros, something around that. 60-70 euros. It's a bit strange because I read that it is 90. I'm not sure how does it work, but I wasn't even interested in finding out because that's way more that I would be willing to pay anyway. So what's the point? If it is 5 times more or 9 times more, what's the point of knowing it? Basically, I can look from here to the same place, and it's beautiful. I like how this place looks. Well, it's maybe unusual for me. Very dry, very arid. And yeah, that man with the horse wanted to sell me some horse ride. Of course, he said he will give me a very good price, which is nice and cute. But what's the difference? How good is that very good price? If it's anyway many times more than what would fit in my budget. So friends, I think I have found out that from this side, without a ticket, basically you can't see anything, literally anything. Like you saw it. I was trying to discreetly film when I was talking to the man, but you see, there's nothing. It is the very entrance into the canyon, and everything interesting is far behind there, so you literally see nothing. So what I will do is I will go that route from the completely other side behind those mountains, and I will emerge on top of some mountains there, and then I should be able to see something. And it is fully legally, absolutely legit way of doing it. It's not sneaking in. I could of course sneak in somewhere, but I don't want to. If I have to pay a ticket for a ticket and I can't or don't want to, then I don't want to do the things which are meant to be for people with tickets. So what I will do instead, I will do the things which doesn't require a ticket. Taking the mountain trails behind those mountains, that doesn't require any ticket. And of course I will not be able to see all Petra, nowhere near. But I read that I should be able to get some good views on the Petra's treasury, which is already worth it, and probably something more. So yeah, it won't happen today, I think. I don't have time for that. But today's aim was to find out how far I can go from this side, where all the tourists go. And I did find it out, which basically is nothing. I can't see anything. And by the way, Petra Museum is there, and somewhere there is the jet bus stop, that tourist bus from Amman. But anyway, it doesn't count for me, no difference for me. Yeah, it looks nice, and I can only imagine how it will look from the top of those mountains there. Must be very good. We'll see, but that will be for some other days, my friends. Funny, I just realized that I have to clean my lens not from water as it usually happens in Europe, but from dust. Otherwise you won't see the things which I want to show you. You see, they have such a thing as tourism police. Well, that's crazy. Tourism police, of all things. Crazy. First time I see something like that, and probably it's them. I try not to look at them, but I hope you saw it. If not, I will cut it out. Welcome to Petra, the Petra Museum, and I love Petra sign. So friends, for all of you who want to make selfies here, it's here, just on the right side before the entrance in the ticketed zone. So this is the proper touristy part of the place, where all the tourists come. You see everything for tourists, all the expensive hotels and the entrance and visitor center and the expensive tickets, and everything is being built new and fresh, and you see the people are building there a lot of stuff. So yes, that's the place where you will get into if you take the tourist bus, the jet bus from Amman, and then you just are being dropped into this place. And then you probably think that this is what Jordan looks like. This is what Wadi Musa and Petra looks like. But of course, it is quite far from what Jordan looks like. This is the most touristy place of all touristy places. And everything is in English. Everything is for English-speaking people. Hotels and restaurants, new concrete buildings. You see, even they have some, what do you call it, pool? Not pool, water basin around at home. In this climate. Crazy. Where else in Jordan will you see something like that? It evaporates all the precious resource. But yeah, for tourists, it's just the right thing to have. And that's exactly what tourists want to see. And yeah, they're even, you see, they came and they are watering the place so that you see there's a special truck with a water cistern, and the guys are I'm getting sprayed a little bit even. They're watering they're watering the plants, because if you want to see green grass for tourists, like you would never see this site in normal Jordan. If you want to see the green grass and palms without dust on their leaves, that's how you get it. You hire a special truck which will bring the water and will water the place. Otherwise you won't get it. I just caught myself at thought, where was the last time when I saw couch grass? It was some good time ago, I don't know when. Definitely when I was in Europe. But you know, I noticed one thing here. That's some parking place. I think this might be the place where the jet buses are stopping, I'm not sure. But in any case, you see, I'm curious about that place. Of course there are fences, but I wonder if I could go there and see something without getting over the fence or trying to do it and get caught by tourist police. I don't know what they're doing, the tourist police. But in any case, I'm curious to see if I can have some nice view from there or not. Let's find out. Well, this is Jayid Jiddan. Very good. Let's see. Maybe we can see something interesting from here. What do you think, friends? Yalla Habibi. Let's go, my friend. Yeah, there is something new for more tourists being built. But look at this views which we will be getting from here. And I'm happy that I took my microphone. I already left my house, my home, my hostel without a microphone. And I thought, I don't want to be going back, because I was already started to go towards this direction. But then I thought, what if there will be a wind? You won't hear anything. I'll be talking to you, but you won't hear me. And that's exactly what we're getting here. There's a lot of wind. Look at this, my friends. Wow, and look, there's a space between these fences. I didn't know it even. Well, life is turning out to be quite nice. Are these some tulips or what? They're sprouting from the desert. Probably they got the first rain recently. There was one day when there was a slight rain. Wow, look at these things. They're like giant, what do you call them in English? The ant houses. Probably there's a word for it. Amazing, amazing. جيد جدا. This is Jamil. This is beautiful. Well, it was definitely worth coming here. Maybe the doggy doesn't think it was a good idea, and they will be coming to chase me and make more noise and maybe attract some attention, unwanted attention. But I don't know, I kind of got between this fence and that fence. Well, let's see how far we can go this way. As I'm moving away from the doggies, I think they will be less stressed about me being here, so they'll be quieting down. And if they're quiet, maybe nobody else will get interested in me either. But even if they do, I don't think I'm doing anything illegal. I'm just walking where there is no fence and no sign. Oh, these mountains are funny. That doggy is quite angry with me. Let's go even further from him. Well, that's even a slight challenge to get up there. Let's see if we can do it with my Crocs. Yeah, I could. It wasn't that bad. It was steep and without things to catch on, but it wasn't slippery at least. It feels like a sandstone. Probably it is. You see these shapes. There's a prayer time. The mosques are sounding their invitations for prayer. And that's a real Wadi Musa. The normal Jordanian village. Not this touristy thing. But I'm not saying one is good or one is bad. They're just very different. I would feel missing out if I saw only one of them. Especially if I saw only the touristy place, which is basically the same in any country, in any place. They even make the grass to grow. How much does it cost to bring these trucks with water? Which is a quite expensive commodity here. Just to water that grass, so that the Western tourists can come and see that Jordan is beautiful. Well, but yeah, probably it's worth it if they're doing it. Probably it makes some sense, at least to them. What is this, guys? This is kind of a fence, but without fence, just poles. There are some barbed wires on top, and the fence is further there, but here is no fence. What does it mean, friends? And it's very new. It looks like it's recently made. Well, kind of recently. And I didn't show you, but there are the stables with the horses. Let's go a little bit closer. And I think this is the territory which they didn't want people to go in without ticket. Is it? Looks like it is, because there is no fence between them and me. And they are in the ticketed area already. Well, I'll just go and have a peek from that top, and I'll be coming back probably from there. What do you think, friends? What will we see from this mountaintop? Oh, oh, this is amazing. It's something like Mars landscape. So, dear Elon Musk, is this what you are striving for? Here we have it. I made it to the Mars. And it didn't take that much time. And you see, these things are sprouting even here. There's a bulb with some tulip-like flower sprouting out. Ah, and here it is already quite big. It looks like a tulip. Strange. What's written there? Yeah, kind of can't make it out. 1994. Well, my friends, let's sit down and enjoy this view. Wow. Wow, my friends. Ah, Habibi. That's amazing. That's amazing. And this is just the very, very entrance in the canyon. It's not even far. That canyon goes somewhere like there, I think. And probably inside there is the Petra, the old ancient Petra. Wow. I wonder if you will hear me, because there is a quite strong wind. This will be a good test for my microphone protection from the wind. This is amazing. Imagine you just take one of these ant houses, ant hills, and you cave out, hole out some house for yourself. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing, friends. And that's where all the tourists are going. Is this cool or what? Wow, that is properly Jamil place. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. Ah, there are the horses. Hopefully that guy got somebody else instead of me, whom will pay him the good deal price, which is something like 75 times more what would fit in my budget. Amazing. Now I can actually see which route I will be taking. Like behind those mountains there's a trail, and I'll be coming out, I think, somewhere on top of there. I'm not sure how it works, or will it be there? Yeah, we'll find out. That will take more time than I will have today, but I definitely see that it's worth, and it will be an interesting journey. Definitely worth it. And that's a house, isn't it? Somebody lived there, or lives even now. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, an interesting kind of structure there with obelisk type shapes in the roof. What do you call it? Yeah, this is beautiful, my friends. I'm definitely happy I came here. I didn't know there is a space like this here. I was just looking at the touristy part, and I was already kind of wanted to go back, but then I noticed there are some spaces behind that parking lot where it looks like you can go. There are some fences, but besides fences there are some empty spaces as well. Yeah, and now you can see that was the road which I took at the very first when I came here, and that was the place where the man on the horse found me and told me that I need a ticket for that thing. And here they go, and there, well, I can't say they end up, but that's the canyon, the beginning of canyon, and I think somewhere there the canyon properly starts, so it is very big, huge thing. Wow. And I hopefully will be looking on it from top, from somewhere there, I don't know yet where. But this is cool, definitely cool. And by the way, I just looked in my Google map and it told me that that thing is called Obelisk Tomb. So it's a tomb actually. Somebody was buried there. And you can guess 3 times why is it called Obelisk Tomb. I even mentioned that word to you just a moment ago without even looking on that map. I was sitting there before. Amazing place, friends. Yeah, I'm definitely happy I came here. It was worth it alone. And it looks like it probably is a place which wasn't meant to be crossed, how do you call it? Because it looks like they're doing a good job of preventing tourists from coming in. You can literally see, that's the interesting area, and there it ends, and that's the boring area with all the village and everything going on there, because there is just regular desert landscape, and here are these all sandstone formations. I think it's sandstone, correct me if I'm wrong, and exactly between them goes the fence. So it's meant to be keeping the tourists out. Ah, here's a pumping water, is it? Is this some water cistern here? So that's the fence, which is meant for keeping people like me out. You can see it here. The interesting thing is behind the fence, and the boring thing is where everybody can walk without tickets, which kind of makes sense, because how can you ask for 100 or 120 or how much euros for the ticket, the 90 Jordanian dinars, and not expect people to just walk like there? Of course you need a fence there. Okay, I will try to respect it in general, although you saw that I came in here to that point just to have a quick peek what's there, and to see that it's definitely worth making the big hike over those mountains to see it from there. Nice. What is this, I wonder? Probably some water cistern, but I wonder why is it on the very top of the mountains? Ah, maybe that's their version of water tower, because it could feed, well, not all of the city, but a good deal of the city. And from here, with the gravity, you don't have to build a tower, you just make a cistern here on top of the mountain. It looks like the guys are pumping the water, and will be watering some other lawn somewhere probably. That's my guess. I just walked closer to the edge of the more touristy place. You see, they have these drip lines for watering, and then you can grow some stuff in that kind of place for tourists, like the stuff which we Europeans are used to be seeing. Which normally doesn't grow here. Like, imagine this thing growing here normally on its own. No. You need these black drip lines for that, if you want to have these. But as a result, you can have a good landscape made for Europeans and Americans who are coming there. And that's the visitor center. Or is it that thing? Maybe that thing is the visitor center, or museum, or museum is that thing. Whichever way, they're all there, all available for tourists. And that's Wadi Musa proper Jordanian village. This is the tourist village. That's the horse place, where you take horses and you go inside towards the canyon in Petra. Yeah, they're making good use of solar panels, which is nice. And there you see, besides the touristy stuff, there is some old stuff as well. Some cave house. Cool. Okay friends, I think it's time to go for us. You see how dusty these roads are? There are a good amount of clay in them, and even when I walk it makes a good amount of dust. Look, even these pine trees, they're not they're not green, they're dust colored. A lot of clay in the soil here, so everything is very dusty when it's dry. That's where we were just a moment ago. No, actually on top of that mountain. That's where we were. And this really is the jet bus stop, the bus station of jet buses. And these are the proper tourist buses. You see, it's even written jet. So, the typical European kind of stuff for Western tourists, to be airdropped here for visiting Petra. These are some local guys. Okay. Even there are some horses. And that's the place which the guys were watering. This is very European. This green grass. Proper green, lush green. That's such a contrast with everything around here. Can we squeeze under these trees? Yes, we can. And these trees with the drip watering systems, each of them. It looks like it could be, I don't know, somewhere south of France or somewhere in some Mediterranean climate. It doesn't look like Jordan. Interesting. But why not? You can create these kind of things. And tourists like them. Is this the same water lorry, my friends? I think it is. So that's where they get the water too. They won't be watering some lawn. They are filling some cistern here. It's for the building site. They need it for building, probably. This starts to look more like real Jordan. Although we are still half in the touristy area. But you see, it's already not the things which grow with drip irrigation, but we see the things which grow naturally in this climate. That's the area where we came from. and we are moving slowly. Let's walk quicker. We're moving slowly away from the touristy area towards the more real Jordanian area. What do you think, Kitty? And this is how the river looks when there hasn't been any rain for months and months. This is what they call Wadi, the dry riverbed, the valley with river, but the river has no water in it. That's Wadi. And that's probably why this place is called Wadi Musa. I need to get there to the Wadi Musa village, and it looks like there is one wadi and there is another wadi, and that's the confluence of the two wadis going further towards the canyon of Petra. And our way will go something like around that valley and up there, so we can get that way. This one would be straighter, but I have no willingness to jump down there. So let's follow the road. Yeah, it indeed was the other wadi, which has its confluence to that wadi and goes there. And you see, the Eiffel Towers are everywhere. Not just in Georgia, also here in Jordan, Al-Urdun. Yeah, that's the place where we came from, all around there and up here. Nice view from this place as well, on my way home. Yeah, and even there are some horses. Yalla, yalla, let's go. I came out to walk in Wadi Musa, and it's an amazing place, which I noticed, with good sights. That's further there, the entrance to the Petra. So I thought I will show you guys as well this place. And this is an entrance to some olive garden, I think it is. Mount Olive here. Different Mount Olive. And there are some pomegranates and some figs and some other things growing as well. But look at this thing. Look at this place. Isn't that beautiful, guys? I just wanted to show you this. And this is how a cemetery looks in Jordan. I think this friend gets to enjoy the best views of all of them.